changed my OBS a little bit, so we'll see if that. You know what I forgot to do was I forgot to change the difficulty. I'll just try to find ways to glitch. I know about getting on top of the picnic table. They fixed this bug where you used to be able to get on top of the campfire, but there is some interesting stuff to mix. And I'll get to that in a second. Let's grab the glow stick. Let's just grab the glow stick, Kind of enjoy our experience here. Ignore that car that's going by, and it's really loud. One thing. Let's turn the power on here. Alright, so I'm going to start with, first of all, is this tent. You crouch like a, you want to maybe face one of those chairs right there. It doesn't really matter. We're going to try to get to the corner of this door, unfold it, and we're going to uncrouch. Notice it's lifting us up a bit. So when we uncrouch and we move at the same time with our keys, it will be on top of this tent. To use this as a safety spot, let's say you're playing on a difficulty with no hiding spots, but you don't want to die to the ghost. To become invincible, it's very specific, and I'll kind of show you the best way I can. So I'm going to keep just doing this, crouching on crouching, and I'm up here now. There. Eventually you might be able to get something like that. And now you're on top of this tree. There is a soft lock here, so be careful. Do not walk into the center. You will fall and be stuck. And the only way to finish this game is if the ghost hunts and you have to make noise since it can't see you. Its line of sight is very weird when you're in an impossible place. And it will walk to the trunk and kill you. So you gotta be careful on top of this tree, but when you stand here, you can't die. The ghost can't reach you, and its AI will do some very weird things. Like, I've witnessed the ghost walk to that generator and just keep running into a corner. I've seen the ghost stand still and stare at me while it hunts. I've seen ghosts, for some reason, they specifically walk all the way to the campfire and try to go on top of those marshmallows. And then, of course, other ghosts like a Diogen, it just constantly goes right in front of that tent. And it tries to... it just stands right in front of the tent. So this is a way to be invincible. Now, I've done it before, you can get onto the second layer of this tree, but it's not very easy to do, and being here is already safe enough. There's another spot where you could be immortal, and it has to involve the tent. Now here, I'm standing basically on top of the tent itself. This is another place to be. I'm not sure if it's safe, because I specifically don't really stand here often, but I'm sure it's completely fine. You'll notice in the game how this is how tall the tent actually is. This is how big its hitbox is. It's that much is invisible. This is supposed to be here because that way players can't get on top of the tent in the first place. But with the power of that door, it doesn't matter. This side here, and oh, there we go, I fell back down. So the other things to do with this is, and sometimes strangely, like, if you glitch yourself correctly, you try to grab this door, it'll grab that one instead, and it just gets like a jet that just took off. It just stretches all the way to that table and outside of the map, and then just goes back to place. I would love to see a player gets like a slingshot just shot across the map and possibly fall out of the map because of that glitch. But yeah, normally where I'm standing right now, you won't die. The way to be stupid and get yourself killed is to blind the ghost, and it conveniently wanders and it's just standing right here, and it kills you by accident. Because when you're standing on top of this hiding spot, as long as... sorry, I'm accidentally doing the harder stuff. Oh, but you're off power. But, what the AI is built to do, because it knows it thinks you're in this hiding spot, it will always walk right here, thinking that you're there. So you can stand like on this corner, and the ghost will walk past you and stand there the whole time. I do want to mention though that if you if you crouch while standing on the corner, you die instantly. Because at that point you're still touching the ghost even though it's standing right here. So keep that in mind as well. And you can do this with this tent as well, it's just not as easy because what makes the first one much easier to use is that there's an invisible wall that's going to tell you when you're too far on the spot. But here, And also, I forgot to mention, but oh, yeah, so I'm on top of this again. I don't think it's safe to actually stand on this. But again, I'm not entirely sure. I have died being really high up if I'm in front of the tent. Like, the ghost is all the way down there, and it just kills me. And I'm not sure why. I assume they have this extra box that, like, spawns, and it's like, whatever is inside that box will be killed by the ghost. Which is ridiculous, but hey, that's one way to, like, patch an old bug that creates a new one. You know what I'm saying? See, now I'm just up here, and I don't really know what to do up here. It looks really stupid. If you had a teammate watching you right now, you'd just be floating like you're a god. But yeah. Oh, there's an invisible wall here. Oh. Oh. Yeah, notice how when I went to all the way, like, over there, it just drops me right here. I think that also has to do with, why if you're standing on top or, like, all the way up there, it just, the ghost will kill you. No matter what, because I don't know, it's obviously not intended, so there's a lot of weird things that happen. The other thing to do with these tents is to, you're just gonna grab this door, you're gonna go all the way around, like here, and you're gonna get on top. We're gonna resume trying to get on top of the, oh, thank you, ghost, like, I said it's easy. Well, I mean, this technically works as well. You could go back here, and this is also a great place to get your pictures in and stuff like that. The problem that I do have with this is if you mess this up, you fall on top of that plant and you're stuck. So be very careful around this. You won't die here. You probably can't die here. This is my first time reaching this spot. But, my goodness, are these tents broken? I was able to drop down to this part, which is the part that you normally want to go on. But the ghost can still reach you, I believe. I think. I'm not sure. This is kind of new to me. I've just been testing out glitches for you guys. So, if you are ever hiding behind a bathroom stall during a hunt, why not add a second one to the equation? If you can't really get through there, normally the ghost can't either. However, the hitbox, I believe, is different, so just keep that in mind. You can use this tent as well. On top of this table, although the ghost can kill you here. Oh, it's lifting me. There we go. Just like that. There's a lot of ways to glitch this game just with using tents. Yep, I can still get on top of this part using the door, although it's not going to be much for you. Still kind of interesting. So I got on top of the boxes using the blue tent door, and I'm not sure if the ghost can kill you here or not. If someone is willing to try it out sometime, I don't know if I will this time around, but yeah, you can get on top of these. Don't know if the ghost can kill you, and perhaps you can do a little dance, kind of make it run back and forth. So a lot of things on Camp Woodwind that we have learned that are really stupid. Oh, well, we're gonna move on to Maple Lodge, and we'll see what I can find. They really worked hard on making sure the players could not get on top of the tents. It was in their mission. Work around that using... Holy! So you get on top of these things. I don't know if it's useful to do that. Maybe you stand all the way back here, but the ghost can probably still kill you, because it can get around these very well. The thing about when they tried to fix this is you can still get on top of the tents from the really tall part. However, you should probably die if you do so. When it's doing a ghost event where it's just chasing you, it just kind of stands in place while it's in its walking animation. So it's a good sign, but from what I remember, I believe it'll kill you if you are standing. Also, don't pick this tent if you're going to do that spot, because there's nothing to see here with this tree in the way. So yeah, let's try to see if I can get on top of some of these other tents with that idea in mind. They didn't fix this one. Wait, you can just do it this way. Yeah, you can still mess with the ghosts. You go back and forth, whichever side the ghost is about to wander on, you go to the other side. So you have to have the ghost on one of the two ends. Otherwise, if it's getting pretty close, it might just skip going, taking a U-turn and just continue straight and kill you by mistake. So keep that in mind. to get on top of this stuff right here. I'm not sure if it's a safe idea, and if you move back here, you might be in a soft lock. But the ghost can't kill you, so let's see. If I'm back here, can the ghost kill me? No. Probably not, actually, because there's stuff in the way. So actually, this is a bit broken. However, and I can grab the door, and I can use it to get out, right? I'm gonna have some older footage to send to this one. That's gonna be in the old recording style, so it's gonna be very laggy and very weird. But I used a closet door to get on top of a desk on Tanglewood Street, and then I've continued that video with an entire. I did it! Oh, I did it! And then I've continued that video with an entire 40 minutes of me just putting a bunch of items in a corner to get on top of a box that I couldn't get on top of. Oh, that was actually much easier than I thought. Used to this. Yeah, now you stand on, like, maybe the side, and the ghost will hopefully wander around, try to get you, and you just switch to the other side. It goes back and forth. So that one was actually quite easy. Go. We're going to travel into here, all the way back here into this corner. When you're in this corner, you can't die. Oh! Oh! Oh, there we go. And so you can see the ghost is stuck. It can't kill me here. Don't blind it, because then it'll wander right next to you and kill you. If it ever spawns on that side, you do die. But you can't do anything about it. We can go. Oh. Wait, what? Angles, but this is the actual way to do it. Started off by just doing that. Please! Please! No! No, you're right there! Oh, come on! No way, no. Ghost, don't touch the lockers. I know you're here, but don't do it. I just want to get on top of the lockers. Okay. No. Oh, oh. Oh, shoot, no. No! It's fingerprints. No! Oh! I was working on that for so long. It's gonna take forever to get into that position again. Forget it. We'll move on to something else. The view, I mean, it's a pretty good view. Look. Crouch. I slide down. I crouch. I descend to the next. It's just not enough to get me on top of anything. Yeah. Wait, no. Come on. This has gotta be, like, one of the luckiest things I've ever done. Come on, you just gotta put me on top of the tire. Oh, are you serious? Give me a second chance. Come on. I'm sorry. Please. No. No. What? I did it. I had to stay crouched and I got... Oh! Oh. Well, that kind of ruins it. What if we go to prison? Oh, we'll have to do that in a second. No! No! Okay, I'm on top of the door. I'm too short. I'm too short. Or not too short. I'm too tall. I can't. What is your favorite room? What? Doesn't count as anything anymore. What is morgue? Goodbye. Goodbye. Let's see if this way works. That. You don't even need to uncrouch, you just walk up to it. And it just puts you out there. Here, I believe you can hide behind, although it's not a great one. It's mainly if the ghost decides to walk in and it might see you like at about here. So hopefully it doesn't wander too far to reach this room. Something with maybe that. No, what about the other side? No, well, suspicious. You go behind the crib, uncrouch. There's just this light blocking you, so you are trapped. And you actually, oh, I actually might not be able to. It's not as easy this time. This one you have to rely on the ghost. Thank you for watching.